Yo, what up, everyone? It's season 1, episode 12. Fucking shit, bro. 12 episodes in already. I always get confused when I'm saying, like, the episode number. Because I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? How am I doing, you know? How is it episode 12 already? This is fucking dope. It's always cool to, like, even for myself to watch these episodes back. Like, even watching the first episode, it seems like it was so long ago. Like, yeah, what the fuck? This shit is fucking hilarious. Don't you hate when you're, like, in your fucking car and, like, someone, like, is parking and they get, like, mad close to your car? It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, alright? I just moved to a different spot because someone else fucking parked right next to me, even though there was mad spots open. And now fucking job deep sing. Pause. It's fucking over here with the fucking blue Toyota. You motherfucking hard beep sing. But what the fuck? I'm about to roll up a J, dude. And you know, just get super fucking high. But yeah, so fucking episode 12. Let's get to it. The first topic of the day is Aljamain versus Calvin Kattar. Now I know I predicted this fight already, so I'm not gonna go back to that prediction, but you could see my prediction for that fight in the UFC 300 video. But I wanted to speak about you know, what's next for the winner of this fight, because I think for Sterling, he might get a title shot if he wins, even though he lost his last fight and lost the belt. I feel like if he moves up, like, you know, he's moving up to featherweight. So I think if he moves up and wins one fight, he could potentially be next for the title shot, because what's it called? Because, you know, there's not too many people in the featherweight division right now that could really be, you know, next for the belt. So, I think for Kattar, I think he's going to have to win at least 2 more fights if he's going to fight for the belt. If he does win this fight, because I think he lost his last fight with because he got injured or whatever, and then he won the fight before that. But like 3 fights ago, you know, he just got like beat up by Max Holloway really badly. Even though he landed a lot of strikes, you know, I'm not talking shit, but like, you know, it's just what it was. So I think he's gonna need to win some more fights if he wants that belt, if he wants the title shot. So yeah, I wanted to give my prediction of like what would happen if Sterling fought Topuria, but like, you know, I'm not gonna give a prediction right now because it's like he got to win this fight at least. So yeah, and also I do say that there's not too many people in the featherweight division that could be next for the belt, just because of if you look at everyone's record, I don't know too many people who are on a good win streak in the featherweight division. I know they said Evloev is doing good, but like, I don't really know him too much, you know? And I feel like the fans don't know him enough for the UFC to have him on a pay-per-view and fighting for the belt. Especially if they're going to go to, Spain with Topuria. So yeah, that's really the only topic I had for this episode. Pardon me. But yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to do an episode today, but I got a lot of shit going on, but I think this show is great. And I know in the past episodes, I'm usually like wearing a coat, and it's usually like cold. Cause it's the afternoon now, but I usually do this podcast in the morning. So I'm like in my fucking car with my coat, and it's like making mad noise. And I know that's probably like mad annoying, but I'm gonna make sure I don't do that anymore. Not that I give a fuck too much, but I do care if I'm gonna be, continuing to do this sports podcast. I call it a show, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Podcast, show. It's a show. It's a fucking sports show. It's also a podcast. Another fucking Toyota mad close, pulling up mad close like a fucking cornball. I swear to God, bro. Whatever, it's all good. But yeah, Hamdeep, his cousin, is right here. Pause. Hamdeep Singh, that's his name. And just joking. It's not really racist. But whatever. But yeah, this is technically a sports podcast, but I do want to talk about other shit, Like, I talk about my life a lot and fucking, just my general views on the world. So yeah, now I'm gonna, this is kind of like a chill episode, I might just call it a fucking sports podcast and just not even talk about sports sometimes. Because I don't want to fucking explain myself, oh, motherfucking, the name is this, but shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck? I got no subscribers. But I do see the views going up, so that's cool. But you motherfuckers gotta subscribe, motherfucker. So yeah, next topic I want to speak about is how great of an artist I am in all art forms, but especially in hip hop. Pardon me. I've been smoking Dutches, But it's time for another break from Dutches. So I haven't smoked the Dutch in a couple of weeks, since yesterday. And then I've been smoked a bunch of blunts. And now it's time to smoke papers, which is cool. I love raw papers, Pause, whatever. Yeah, It's good to be healthy, I gotta eat more healthy. I gotta eat more healthy. I gotta think more healthy, more positively, And so yeah, something that's been helping me lately is my music and just hip hop, great hip hop in general, but I do listen to my music mostly, more than anyone else, because I'm getting ready to, start promoting myself more as a musician and getting shows booked. So it's like I want to know every single word to my song. And I write every single word of my song, every single letter. 100% of my music, I write. So I do say I want to memorize it, but like, like I don't know if, like, because not everyone is a musician, so not everyone knows what it's like to write music. But so like when you write a song, right, and you record the song, like I know every word of the song, but like as time goes by and you start having more songs to remember, sometimes you could like forget certain words, especially when like you're like me and you're like really putting more thought into your writing and you have to like change things. So like when you listen to my music, like the song you hear is like so different than when I first started writing it. Like there's never really a song to where I'm like, there's never really been a time to where I just write the song and I don't change anything. Like sometimes I'll take a line out, or like even like a whole bunch of things out that I don't think either is good enough or appropriate appropriate that I don't think is appropriate for the song as far as the flow or whatever. So it's like the song that you hear is like so much different. So it's like that's why I gotta like listen to my music so much. It's because like when I perform, I want it to be perfect because people are gonna pay money for that shit. So I care about my fans. I really do. You guys mean a lot to me because being an artist is very difficult. It can get very stressful, especially when you're like a perfectionist and you really care about making something dope, Like, you could not like an artist's personality, but know that they make dope music. Because what's dope is dope. So that's why people really become perfectionists with their music. But yeah, one thing that I do want to say has been helping me think more positive is just how great my music is. Like, how just fun it is to listen to the music. Like, how I know people are going to love it. And just how sick the wordplay is. Like, especially on Only Models 2. Now, I love all my songs, but that song is very special because it's just like some next level fucking wordplay and flow. How every line flows into each other on the whole song, and especially on the second verse. So yeah, oh this beat is jumping is another crazy song of mine. So yeah, just all my songs, just listen to my music. It's been like, helping me appreciate life and celebrating life, celebrating making such dope songs. Like, I want to celebrate just the fact that I made such a dope music. Because I'm a fan of the art form. I'm a fan of hip-hop, I appreciate the work that goes into making great music. It's very difficult. There's a lot that goes into this process of making music. So yeah, And there's something I'm grateful for. Another thing I'm grateful for is, like YouTubers that, travel and, just basically showed other cities and stuff. Because, living in New York, it's like, you can live in New York and just like not go anywhere forever and just like not be bored, especially in New York City. So it's like, I do appreciate, people who travel and like being able to see other countries, because I love, different different cultures and geography, landscape, shit like that. I'm an artist, so I do appreciate nature and architecture and all that cool stuff. Like, art galleries. I also appreciate people who visit art galleries and do, videos and stuff of the galleries, so I can like see different art and stuff. Sandeep, you better move out of my way. Motherfucking Sanjeet over here. I'm just moving away. This is a driving podcast where I fucking drive and podcast and fucking roll a joint. Alright, yeah, so fucking, I don't know. Speaking of being an artist, it's like, part of the, I don't know if I want to say depressing or I think stressful and anxiety causing. It's probably better way to put it. But like, being an artist, something that's stressful about it is like, I wish I could just be more of a fan of other artists or just fucking things in general. Like, I wish I could just be more normal, and just fucking not be so, I'd be so fucking focused on art and shit, Like, I wish I could just be like a fucking normal person that just does, like, the fucking, like, that just is in the Matrix or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just watches sports and fucking, like, I do watch sports and I love sports, but I mean, like, like every weekend and do the whole fucking watching cable TV and the news and fucking having vaccines and, just being a fucking slave to the system. I wish I could just be, That's why they say ignorance is bliss. Because, like, the more you fucking know. And then also, when it comes to art, it's like when you become so great, like me. Like me, I'm the best MC fucking hip-hop artist in the world right now. So it's like, being the best is very lonely because people start hating on you. And, your own people and all this shit. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? That's part of the reason why I want to be normal. Like, I wish I wasn't so great of a fucking artist that everyone got to start hating on me and shit. So you got to know that when it comes to sports and art, like music, and, shit like that, if you become the greatest, just know you're gonna lose all your friends. And you know, people are just gonna hate on you. People are gonna hate on you, and fucking, you know, just do anything they can to sabotage your success, and because they don't feel that they're as great as you. So it's like, oh, fucking, they give up on their dreams in life. So they just try to fucking pull you down, and you just end up having to cut everyone off. And so, you know, and then you just end up like fucking, like, you know, you just end up alone with the great fucking art, like music and paintings and, you know, when it's time for fun, you like with me, I'm usually alone when like I'm alone when I'm like hanging out or like working or like whatever. But like when I want to have fun, I'm with very beautiful women. You know, I go out anywhere and women love me. So like I'm not all alone when it comes to that. But like, you know, I don't do relationships really, so like, you know, for the most part, I'm just like, you know, I'm a loner, but you know what? I love it because it's very peaceful. And I fucking hate this. I fucking hate the whole ego battle shit. You know, when you're like hanging out with friends or wherever the fuck, you know, pause, whatever the fuck. Like when you're chilling with your friends, and it's just like all this fucking, you know, negativity. I'm just like, get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, I'd just rather be with women all the time and just, like, you know, having a great fucking time with them. And so, yeah, like, you know, just like moments like this, I just realized my life is fucking awesome. Like, it's fucking amazing to not have to deal with fucking men in general. In any capacity, as far as, you know, like chilling, like as far as like being signed to another artist, like I'm so happy I didn't get a fucking deal, and you know, because I put a post saying I don't want a fucking deal, but like even if someone would have offered me something, I'm happy that that didn't happen. I don't have to fucking ever deal with any other man, you know, when it comes to anything, and you know, because, like, especially him, like, chilling with fucking those type of fucking crews and shit, like, fucking in hip-hop, how egotistical it is and fucking, you know, competition. I'm just like, fucking shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shit, you know? Like, I know my shit is better than your music. And fucking, even if it isn't, even if I don't think it is, I don't fucking care to fucking compete with you in anything, in fashion and fucking anything. So, yeah, I got a great fucking life. I'm gonna go enjoy it. I hope you enjoy yours and you stay the fuck out of my way, because, you know, I'm having a good time. So, there you go. Season 1, episode 12. Of Is This What It Is? Like the video, follow, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to fucking subscribe if you don't like this shit. I don't give a fuck if you watch or not. You watch whatever the fuck you want to watch. So yeah, yeah, I wish you peace and positivity. I want to put more positive vibes in the world. I know I joke around about, you know, I say like, oh, fuck this and fuck that, but like, you know, that's just what it is. At some point, you're going to get tired of things, especially you live in New York. Live in New York, live in New York, live in New York. All right? Peace out, y'all.